Hello and welcome back, students. Today we are going to read about nouns gender. This is chapter number 3 of your English grammar book, and the topic of the chapter is nouns gender. Have you ever heard about gender? What is gender, students? The first thing or the first question that arises in our mind is what is gender? Gender tells us whether a noun is a male or a female, or neither a male nor a female, or lifeless objects. That means whenever the question arises in our mind, what is gender? The answer is the correct definition to describe the gender is the difference in the type of a noun that shows whether we are talking to a male or a female is known as gender. Or we can say the gender tell us whether a noun is a male or a female or neither a male nor a female or lifeless objects. Now do you know, students, how many type of gender are there? Generally there are 4 types of gender that we are going to read here. There are 4 types of genders. The masculine gender, that means male gender. The feminine gender means female gender. The common gender means the gender which does not give any confirmed information about the male or the female gender. And the neuter gender, that means non-living thing, lifeless object. How many types of gender are there? There are 4 types of gender. They are the masculine gender, the feminine gender, the common gender and the neuter gender. Now let's read about in detail about these genders. Masculine gender. First one is masculine gender. A noun that refers to a male. A noun that refers to a male. That means a boy, man, dog. That noun. A noun that refers to a male is said to be of masculine gender. The noun that refers to male. That means male gender are known as masculine gender. For example, father, brother, grandfather or many more. Boy, horse, these all are donkey, these all are masculine gender. Now come to feminine gender. Now feminine gender means a noun that refers to a female is said to be feminine gender. That means the noun that indicate the female or the noun that refers to female is said to be of feminine gender. The noun that indicate the female gender is known as feminine gender. For example, mother, sister, grandmother. Now let's read about common gender. Now what is common gender? A noun that refers to both a male or female is said to be of the common gender. That means in this gender you will not be able to find whether we are talking about a male or a female. This word, the common gender, in common gender whenever we are talking about a male or female, we do not get any perfect idea that either we are talking about a male or for female. So common gender means a noun that refers to both a male and female is said to be common gender. For example, doctor. It can be a ladies also, the doctor can be a lady also or gents also. Men also, women also. Same thing for friend also. Your friend can be lady also, gents also, boy also, girls also. But the word friend is directly indicated to common gender. That this means here it is not indicating the confirmed gender, either it is male or female. Baby. baby, the word baby is also not giving correct idea either it is male baby or female baby. So the word baby is coming under common gender. The word which does not give any confirmed idea of a male gender or female gender comes under common gender. That all the words come under common gender. For example, doctor, friend, baby, extra. Now, neuter gender. A noun that refers to a non-living thing is said to be the neuter gender. For example, toy, chair, pen. That means the things which are lifeless. The things which do not have life said to be neuter gender. For example, toy, chair, pen, car, etc. Here are some masculine and feminine nouns for people. Some nouns are given here as you can see. Masculine gender, the gender will belongs to male category known as masculine gender. Feminine gender, the gender which belongs to female category are known as feminine gender. Father, now you can see the examples that are given here very clearly. Father, mother, brother, sister, man, woman, uncle, aunt, emperor, empress, sir, madam, nephew, niece. Can you see this? Now, I just want to make you explain it in detail. I have written some of the word in copy and from that I will make you understand it in detail. Now see students, as we were discussing about nouns, gender. That means to know what category the nouns belong to. Now what is a gender? The difference in the type of a noun that shows whether we are talking to a male or a female is known as gender. Now, how many kinds of gender are there? Generally, there are 4 kinds of gender. That I have written here, genders are of 4 kinds. They are masculine gender. Masculine gender means a noun that refers to a male is said to be of masculine gender if it refers to male character or member of species. Now feminine gender. We will see the examples also in the next page. In this page we are especially reading about the definition of these genders. Feminine gender. A noun said to be in the feminine gender if it refers to a female member of a species. Now common gender. A noun is said to be in common gender if it refers to a member of species which can be a male or a female. That means in this gender you will not be able to identify whether the gender is male or female without seeing. That means it is little bit matter of confusion is this gender whenever you are talking about some professional gender. For example, doctor, policeman, etc. Common gender. A noun is said to be in common gender if it refers to a member of species which can be a male or a female. Now the last, neuter gender. What is this? Neuter gender. N-E-U-T-E-R. This is the word N-E-U-T-E-R. Neuter gender. A noun is said to be in neuter gender if it refers to member of a species which is neither a male nor a female. Generally, nouns that refers to lifeless objects, that means non-living thing object. Lifeless objects means non-living thing objects or non-living thing. That refers to lifeless objects are placed under neuter gender. Now see some of the examples that I have written here belonging to different categories. Now you can see it's very clearly. First one is masculine gender. example of masculine gender. Now student, I just want to give you something to remember it. Some points to remember while reading the chapter gender. Remember, collective nouns, even if they refer to living beings, are used as neuter gender. For example, I have written here, example, the army is doing its tasks. Now you can see the army. Army means the crowd of people or many peoples together. The army is doing its tasks. So here we have written its tasks, while we write its for non-living thing, but here we have written here its tasks. So whenever we are talking about collective noun, always remember that collective nouns, even if they are referred to living being, are used as neuter gender. If they are referring to living being, but still we have to use neuter gender in place of its pronoun. The second example related to that I have written here is, now see, objects noted for this their beauty. While we are reading the chapter gender, remember these 2 points. While the object noted for their beauty, gentleness and grace are used as feminine gender. Whenever we describe the beauty of something, we always describe it as feminine gender. That means we always keep that gentleness or the grace or the beauty under feminine gender that I have written here in detail. Objects noted for their beauty, gentleness and grace are used as feminine gender. Now the examples of gender are given here. Some of the examples I have, there are a lot of examples, but I have written here some. For masculine gender, example of different kinds of gender. Masculine gender, hero, boy, ox, man, emperor, prince, boy, anything you can write which belongs to masculine category. Feminine gender, heroine, girl, cow, woman, lioness, girl, woman, mare, nice, empresses. Anything you can write the word which belongs to feminine gender. But remember the gender. Don't forget it. Common gender, student, friend, doctor, policeman, child. Neuter gender, chair, table. Neuter gender means non-living thing. Common gender means the gender which confuses us whether the noun is male or female. Feminine gender, female category. Masculine gender, male category. Common gender, confusion is identification. Neuter gender, lifeless object or non-living thing. Chair, table, book, pen, eraser, car, bus. Now related to this chapter, the homework that I want to give you are, make a list of family members. Homework, very clearly it is visible. Make a list of family members. That means make a list of your family members in your house. That means how many members are there in your house. And mention their name under masculine gender and feminine gender. That means your father, brother or some friends that you have or that they are staying with you, you can write their name under masculine gender. Your mother, or either if you are a girl child or boy child, you have to identify in which gender you are belonging and where you have to place your name. If you are a boy, you will write in masculine gender your name, or if you are a girl, you will write your name in feminine gender. Your mother's name in feminine gender, your father's name in masculine gender. Because masculine gender means male category, feminine gender means female category. Common gender means confusion in identification whether the noun is male or female. Neuter gender means lifeless objects. Points to remember, collective nouns, even if they refer to living being, are used as neuter gender. Now, the second point to remember is, object noted for their beauty, gentleness and grace are used as feminine gender. The example that I have given you is, this one is the example. The earth is very beautiful. We call her mother. Now, the earth is lifeless object. Is a lifeless, but still we have written here in the place of pronoun her, that refers to a living being. So, this sentence means the same thing that I wanted to explain you. Whenever we are talking about someone's beauty, gentleness or grace, that all things comes under feminine gender. In the place of pronoun we use feminine gender. And whenever we are talking about collective noun, we if they belongs to living being also, we use in place of pronoun we use the word of neuter gender. Understood, students? Now you all have to maintain your copy same like this. It is very clearly visible, you can see it. Each and everything is written here very clearly. The words are very clearly visible. This is the first page and here is the second page that I have written here. You all have to maintain your grammar copy same like this. I hope you all will maintain it and do all the work in the copy so that you all will able to memorize it later on during your examination time. Thank you. Have a nice day.